What's going on YouTube? It's your man BG Tech Life. Today I want to talk about some current events, some things that's going on in the tech world. And right here I have my iPhone 14 Pro. And I know you guys have been seeing that the iPhone 15 Pro has dropped, the Pro and the Pro Max, and it has begun to overheat. So that way it's heavily on our mind. If you got an older iPhone and you think about upgrading and you seeing these things, it makes you want to think twice about upgrading, and also, make me want to think twice. So I'm just sitting here, I'm doing some research, and I just want to share with you, my people, my kind of thoughts on the situation. As far as the 14 Pro, I've never had an overheating issue with this device. I record long form content with this device in 4K, 4K 33 frames per second. That's where you can find me at mostly with this device. And I'll let this device run 20 minutes, up to 20 minutes of straight recording on this device. And yes, this device does get a little warm after recording 4K for 20 minutes, but nothing out of the ordinary. My regular use of this device, I've never had a thermal issue with this device. So with that being said, it's some key differences between the iPhone 14 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro. The iPhone 15 Pro, we saw Apple had the vendors, a couple of things that they really introduced with the iPhone 14 Pro. First of all, it's titanium. Now, titanium is a strong material, guys. When it comes to titanium, it is not as good as aluminum as dissipating heat, which is very important for a device, because we're going to get into that into a second. But basically, the titanium can handle really high temperatures and withstand it, but titanium can't dissipate heat like aluminum does. Aluminum can get rid of heat, dissipating heat, you kind of getting rid of the heat, releasing the heat, releasing that energy, because at the end of the day, heat is energy. Now, I'm not here to teach a physics class because I'm not no physics teacher, but just remember that titanium does not get rid of heat as good as aluminum does. Another thing that the iPhone 15 Pro introduced us to was the A17 Pro, the new processor basically for the iPhone 15 Pro, 15 Pro Max. Very powerful processor, a lot of cores added, a better GPU added. Now, when it comes to a powerful processor, guys, that's more energy. Energy is heat. When it comes to these processors doing the processes that they're supposed to do, they create a lot of heat. And when you don't have something to dissipate that heat or get rid of that heat, things can get very hot. Now, with that being said, everybody's not experiencing this thermal issue on their iPhones. People use their iPhones in different ways. So I feel like this is the type of situation Apple's in. They have to figure out what is triggering, what cause or what processes. I think there's a couple processes that the phone does in the background that kind of irritates the phone, that aggravates the phone, that really is like activates those cores that's causing that energy, causing that heat to build up, and it's too much for the titanium to get rid of. Now, at this point, there's no need to bash Apple, guys, because actually what Apple was trying to do is what everybody wanted: innovate. They gave us a Type-C. You can use a display to game on with your iPhone, and you have a powerful processor to do that. But sometimes with innovation comes hiccups like this. So there will be some type of update pushed out, and Apple will figure out exactly what's triggering this heat issue and figuring out the best way to fix it, even though they may have to reduce the power of the processor because it's too much power and it's creating too much heat for the titanium build to actually dissipate. So, it's up in the air. What do you think Apple's going to do? How do you guys feel? Are you guys still trying to buy the iPhone 15 Pro or the Pro Max is still on your mind? Do you think Apple will get this all together? Because I'm seeing it affecting, it's really like 60% of the people that I see posting about their iPhone are saying it's overheating. There is some people that say my iPhone is completely fine, but everybody use their phones in different ways, and there's too many people posting about this overheating for it not to be a real issue. It's just all about what makes the device tick, and that's what Apple have to figure out, and then we'll see some type of fix and we'll go from there. But it's your boy BG Tech Life. I just wanted to speak on that and just let y'all know the difference between the 14 Pro, the 15 Pro, and possibly, where the problem lies. I'm out. Peace.